going on, everybody, and welcome back once again to the channel, man. This is officially the DC show. So look, I'm glad that you guys are here. You clicked on this video because you want to know and find out about my personal experience with the 2022 Sneakercon that happened right in the nation's capital of Washington DC. Let me know down below in the comment section, guys, if you've ever been to a Sneakercon before. Are you fans of Sneakercons? If you are, let me know. What things have you purchased from Sneakercons, if anything at all? I'd like to know that information, okay? Now, I do understand, guys, that you've got different Sneakercons. You got a big one in California. Pretty much all over the country, from what I'm hearing, guys, they do Sneakercons. So I would like to know, like I said, guys, how y'all feel about that, okay? But what I want to do really quick, guys, and I say really quick, you guys know I can't talk, but I want to try my best to get right to the point. I want to talk about, again, my personal experience with the 2022 Sneakercon. I remember, guys, back about, 3 years ago in 2019, that was actually the last one that I did attend. Obviously, 2020 happened, guys, the country shut down. I'm not sure if one was ever hosted in 2021, but back in the 2019 one, I had a very great experience. But this 2022 one, what I want to do, guys, is talk about two things: pros and cons of this particular Sneakercon, and I want to see what you guys actually think. All right. So, any point in this video, if you guys are enjoying the content, do a brother a huge favor. Make sure that you hit the like button, comment, share the video with everyone that you know. And most importantly, make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. You see the big red circle there. You see the little bell going back and forth. Make sure you tap that as well. As soon as I put up something new for the channel, you guys will be in on it. And then that way, y'all won't miss nothing. All right. So let's get right down to business, everyone. Now, I did make some notes here, so I'm going to kind of be, looking at you guys, but then kind of going back and forth from the paper to you, vice versa, just to kind of, help me out along this video, okay? So again, I wrote all my thoughts down, and I want to kind of go over that, all right? So let's talk about the pros, obviously. The first one on the list, everyone, it was a 2-day event, okay? That being Saturday and Sunday. Now, from what I'm hearing, guys, that Saturday was obviously the best day to be there. I think they had a lot more activities going on. They had a lot of different, events within the Sneakercon that you could, I guess, participate in. I've heard also, guys, that there was a lot of celebrities there as well. And if you guys don't know the main celebrity, what does that shirt say, everybody? The great Dennis Rodman. Yes, sir. So you guys can see right there on my body, I got that Dennis Rodman Sneakercon shirt that they were selling, man. I think this shirt is fire, to be honest with you. I hope you guys can see that, man. I stand up again, but you see it got all the different graphics on there. You got the Sneakercon. I believe that says 2022 right there at the bottom. This thing is fire, guys. It's fresh, it's crisp, all of that good stuff, man. And I've got some more memorabilia that I'm going to show you guys a little later on in the video, but I want to get the talking points out the way. And yeah, but the 2-day event, Saturday, obviously, this again was the best day. We attended the event, my fiance and I, on Sunday, and it was still pretty good. It was a packed house, a lot of people there. But, it gives people an opportunity to take their time. You look around, you can see what a lot of these vendors have, what a lot of individual people are selling, etc. So I love the 2-day event, and it's obviously through the weekend, okay? That's the best time to do a Sneakercon. You don't want to do it, a Monday through Friday, okay? The next talking point, guys, under the pros is the sneaker selection. Now, what I will say, guys, like for example, Jordan, Vans, Yeezys, Air Force Ones, foam posits, dress shoes, boots, etc. I mean, you name it, it was pretty much there. Okay, guys. So I will say that's another pro to the sneaker selection. Some of the past gems that you probably would think of, like some of the Team Jordans or some of the real special Jordans. There was a couple of vendors that had it there, but for the most part, you had your typical 1 through 23. All right, guys, I'm not sure what happened. I think my camera cut out for some strange reason, but I was saying, guys, that, you know, the Yeezy slides, you know, like I said, your certain type of dress shoes, etc. So a lot of the main sneakers were there, but again, like I said, if you're looking for those specialty type of sneakers, it really wasn't present, okay, unless, like I said, by maybe, you know, a couple of vendors, but that's pretty much it, okay, guys. So I'm definitely glad that you have a lot of choices to choose from. If you want a variety of different sneakers, I think that was a good look. Next thing on the list, guys, the variety of inventory. All right, guys, so when we talk about variety of inventory, we're talking about, i.e. sneakers, apparel, socks, hats, watches, jewelry, sports memorabilia, etc. So I'm glad that at the Sneakercon, guys, they had, again, a lot of different options and a lot of items to choose from. And speaking of phone cases and watches, memorabilia, sports stuff, etc., this is one of the items here, everyone. Hope you all can see that. It is an iPhone 12 case, phone case, and it's got the Air Jordan 11 bread on the back of it, guys, and it's raised effect right there. So I think that looks pretty good. That's one thing that we did cop. Another thing that was copped as well is this here, everyone. Now, I don't have this plugged up, but you guys can kind of see what it is. You know, you got MJ there, obviously, and this is like what it does, it lights up everybody, you know, different colors, different neon colors, etc. And matter of fact, let's just go ahead on and try to show you guys really quick. Give me a second, everyone. See if I can get this thing to work. 1 second, y'all. All right, everybody, so there it is. You guys can see there all the different colors that it goes through. Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty neat, man. So I'm definitely a big fan of this as well. All right, just wanted to show you guys that. Some of the pickups that we did get. All right, now let's move on, guys. One more on the pros list: no harassment or hassle from sellers or vendors. So I'm obviously one of those people, like I'm sure you guys are as well, where I like to take my time. I like to shop. You know, I like to look and see what's available for me to purchase, okay? Just like going to a car dealership, you don't want to be hassled. You don't want to be, you know, coerced into buying something that you're not quite ready. And you guys know how it is if you've been to sneaker cons before, you know, or if you're looking at any type of thing, just like window shopping. I mean, you're going to look, you want to see what they have. And then if it's not something that you want to purchase or you have to think about it, you have the option to come back. Okay, now if you come back and it's gone, then it is what it is. Okay, but I like the fact, guys, that, like I said, people kind of let you take your time. They're very patient with you. They allow you to, you know, make the decision if you want to get it right then and there. And then some of them will actually work with you. Okay, so I like that as well. Last thing that I have, guys, on this pros list is event organization, vendors, and event location. Okay, so what I mean by event organization, by being at the Washington DC Convention Center, you know, that's a prime location for DC, guys, when it comes to the Sneakercon. I think the organization, I think, is great. I think everything was very neat, very clean, obviously very organized. Everything was well labeled, so you knew what this station was. You knew where to go if you wanted to trade in sneakers. You knew where to go if you were looking for, again, certain memorabilia, watches, jewelry, etc. You know, they had pretty much signage all over the place to kind of point you in the right direction. Okay, so I think that was great. And obviously, again, the event location being that convention center in Washington DC, big open warehouse space. You know, even though there was hundreds of people there, you know, you had enough room to really move around and, you know, maneuver about. Okay, so that was a great thing as well. So that was my pros list, everyone. Now the cons list is very, very short. It's only 2 things that I really noticed, everyone, on the cons list. I couldn't think of anything else off the top. The first one on the cons list is overpriced sneakers. Okay, now I do understand that sometimes, you know, it depends on how long a sneaker has been out, etc. It depends on how special the sneaker is. Is it hard to find? You know, there's a lot of variables that go into the cost of a sneaker. But when we talk about a sneaker that, like, let's say the Citrus 7s, okay, guys, that just recently released, we have people on there selling that for $350, $400, when that sneaker is still obviously at retail for $200. It's not worth any more than that at this point in time, okay? And that's just one example, okay? Now, we've got a lot of sneakers, guys, that was $500, $600, $700, and I'm like, have you guys lost your minds? I'm like, I don't care how old a sneaker is. It's not that rare that you can't go on StockX. And I'm talking about prices that's more than StockX. So I'm like, no, I'm just not gonna pay that, all right? So, again, that was one of the cons, guys, you know, the overpriced sneakers, but you guys never know what you think. And then last, guys, is these size selection on various sneakers, okay? Now, for me, I wear size 12, and for some odd reason, the 12s was hard to find. I'm guessing the 12s is kind of more of a common size for most men, but a lot of your 8.5s, 9s, 9.5, 10s, they had that. Even a lot of 11s and 11.5s, but you could not find a size 12 to save my life. I just couldn't find it, okay? And I'm talking about 2 different sneakers that I actually wanted to purchase, and again, I couldn't find the sneakers at all, okay, guys? Or if I did find it and they had my size, it was overpriced, okay? So, at the end of the day, that's my pros and cons of the 2022 Washington DC Sneakercon. If you guys have any questions or comments, you guys know what to do. Leave it down below, and the brother will definitely get back to you. Make sure, once again, everybody, that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. So I do appreciate everybody watching, listening, and tuning in. Until the next time, make sure that you guys have a good one, and y'all stay safe. All right? Peace.